Hello Ynabbers, my name is Jesse Meekum from Ynab. It stands for You Need a Budget. Here is why. There's an old saying, I'm going to have to read it because it's kind of long. An ounce of budgeting is worth a pound of financial stress, maneuvering, and scrambling from paycheck to paycheck, or a cure for financial problems. What happens is we endure a lot of, or rather we bury a lot of pain now, small amounts of pain, and then end up with larger amounts of pain down the road. We've talked a lot about future you and paying future you a little bit of a favor, setting him or her up correctly, but also from the standpoint of just being able to plan ahead and make sure that those things that used to be big emergencies that are really just part of your true expenses that you're supposed to embrace, those big emergencies like Christmas, vacations, all those horrible, just really lousy things that happen to you in life, those don't have to be painful. They can be joyful and even fun. So I want to talk to you about a very, very famous study that I believe I read or heard originally a couple years ago, but it's very old, and any psychology book I think is probably going to have it. The one I'm reading right now, Thinking Fast and Slow, talked about it again. They would put a child in a room with one marshmallow, and then the researcher would watch, and the child would have to sit in the room by themselves with the marshmallow, and they would say, if you can wait, I believe it was 15 minutes, if you can wait 15 minutes and don't eat this marshmallow, you will get 2 marshmallows. So they were testing the child's ability to delay gratification. And a lot of the times that's what budgeting is. It's not that we delay gratification indefinitely. We just want to have it be double delicious, as 2 marshmallows versus 1 certainly would be. So you say, well, yeah, I could spend some of this money now, but I'm going to defer that kind of short-term gratification now so that when Christmas comes down the road, I'm ready for it and I can have an overflowing amount of gratification from that moment where the entire thing is paid for with cash. What was interesting was, in the study, they followed those kids, and the kids that were able to wait the 15 minutes and get the double marshmallow, you should look it up on YouTube. There are really good videos showing how the kids really struggled with this idea. I think they were maybe 4 years old. This idea of being able to not eat that delicious marshmallow. So the videos are worth checking out. But they followed them later in life, and I put 10x life achievements, maybe something like this, but I think budgeting and this are so closely related. Their grades were better, and they were generally more successful. They measured success, from what I recall, mainly from GPA, and there was one other thing that's just emptied or left my brain right now. But that idea that the ability to kind of defer the good thing for something better later, that's just discipline. That just takes a little bit of self-mastery. And that's exactly what budgeting will do for you. I don't believe that you're born with it. I believe that you can practice it. And I believe that following Rule 1, where you're sitting there saying, okay, what are my priorities? What do I want them to be? What do I want my money to do? Rule 2, where you're taking some of that money and you're not spending it right away. You're setting aside for wood for the winter, or the vacation, or property taxes, or life insurance, or braces, or a wedding, or whatever it may be. Discipline there. You have one marshmallow staring you in the face with this money piled up in a checking account, and you're going to defer it for better, greater, larger gratification down the road, where you can pay for that wedding, that car, those property taxes, all with cash, and never miss a beat. Budgeting is just a way, in the end, to 10x all of your life achievements. We'll see you guys next week.